What's up, guys? Well, back to our video. Today we just got the Book of Boba Fett episode 3, and to me, I thought it was like pretty good, especially for the fact that we got to see the Black Krrsantan, especially from the last episode, had much more screen time in this episode as well, like we saw in the last episode as well, and we definitely got to see like a gang in this episode, or like as the new Power Rangers, of course, on those bikes, and especially for the fact that the ending that unexpectedly totally sets up the next like couple episodes as well, so especially what's about to happen to Boba Fett and to Fennec Shan as well. So in this video, this will be my ending explain for the Book of Boba Fett episode 3. But if you have not seen the episode, there are gonna be spoilers for this episode. So if you have not seen episode 3, you should probably click right now and come back to this video after you've seen the episode. But if you're still here and you don't care, let's get into it. So episode 3 opens up with Boba Fett and Fennec Shan just looking over a hologram to see who is behind the hut. We thought we assumed it was the Black Krrsantan, but that's actually someone behind them. But they thought it was the mayor as well. But it's leading something much bigger to see like who is behind all this. Maybe it's something bigger in the future of the show. Then they were bringing someone named Lord of Peel from the workers' district into the palace, and then when it says that a gang has been stealing his inventory, Boba Fett says that what is the gang, and then he responds by saying half man, half machine, or he could be referring to the gang of the new Power Rangers, but or so like a high or like very close to someone, but leading, as I said, leading into something much bigger. Then we see Boba Fett going up to the gang that stole all those water at his territory, and then when he comes out, he just says that he also credits, and then like Boba so gets some credits as well, letting the gang off the hook, and also being innocent as well, and then it tells him to go follow him because it's Boba Fett's palace, and I'm pretty sure he's asking around. And then we see Boba Fett back in the healing pod, also again with the flashbacks as well. And we also see the same flashback from the last episode as from Attack of the Clones as well, with Boba Fett as a kid, with Jango Jet leaving his own kid. And then we see Boba Fett again as he is leaving the Tusken Raiders to go back into Tatooine. And then we see a couple Stormtrooper helmets saying that he's here to see the Pike. And then he's there to see him and also everything about the Tusken Raiders. And then we see Boba Fett again going back into the campground, and then we see the Boba Fett's then we see the Tusken Raiders campground all destroyed, and when Tusken Raiders killed as well. And then we see the symbol. This is obviously probably from the assassins that attacked Boba Fett and Fennec Shan from the first episode. So someone is definitely behind all this. And with the assassins that attacked Boba and Fennec back on Tatooine, it went with the same gang, the same assassins that attacked the Tusken Raiders' campground, and especially the Tusken Raiders as well, leaving the symbol representing the gang, the assassins. And with the Boba Fett finding it destroyed, this is all connected to Boba Fett's past and Boba Fett's flashbacks. This is all just like flashbacks and memories. And plus, this could be leading to someone like a much higher that we could see by the end of the show. Then, right as Boba Fett's healing pod opens, we see him getting attacked by the Black Krrsantan, I saw at the last episode as well, when he was with the hunt, and then Boba Fett and the Black Krrsantan end up fighting each other, and then we see the gang attacking the Black Krrsantan, the gang that we saw in the beginning of the episode as well. And then we see them leading the Black Krrsantan back into the palace, and then Fennec sends the Black Krrsantan into the trap where like the Black Krrsantan can be trapped and can no longer attack them. Then we see Boba Fett and Fennec Shan outside with the Huns, saying to them that the territory has already been promised to someone else or to another syndicate. And Boba Fett asks who, and then they respond with the mayor. And this is probably like a reference or foreshadowing the end of the episode when he is gone. And this is probably leading into something much bigger with someone else probably high up. And then we see Boba Fett going up to a regular, like a regular keeper who's played by Danny Trio, and then with this, like, he says like what the beast can do such things, and that it's depressed, and that he wants to learn to ride the Rancor, and then with the regular keeper, he tells that he needs so much of the discipline. Is kind of like really giving like the Mandalorian vibes with the Mandalorian and Grogu as well, or the how to train your dragon vibes as well. And with the Rancors, these are large reptilian carnivores on the planet like Dathmor, and they are formidable creatures as well. And these creatures or Rancors have made their appearances in the Star Wars universe, including for the Clone Wars, the Bad Batch, and in Return of the Jedi as well. And now, within this episode, it ends with Boba Fett and Fennec Shan asking Mom Chance for the mayor, but then he refuses. And then with Boba Fett and Fennec Shan, they notice that they go inside and notice that the mayor is now gone. With the Moke, like he tries to get away, but then the gang on those cool bikes try and stop him. And then we see the returning characters, or like characters from the other like Star Wars movies or the Star Wars universe, called R2-D2 and 3PO. And then as the chase continues between the gang and Mocha chasing through Tatooine, we see what the game members crash into a painting, and crashing is actually a painting of Star Wars art created by Ralph McQuarrie, who is an American designer who also worked hand on hand with George Lucas, and within that painting it had Luke Skywalker in it. But in episode during the chase, he's not in the painting, but it was also cool from the to see that little Easter egg of a mount where Ralph McQuarrie is painting it into this episode. And then we see that the gang try to stop Moog, and then eventually he got stopped by the gang. And then we see Boba Fett and Fennec Shan in the room where we can see Boba Fett's healing pod, and then we see them looking over a hologram at one of the game members trying to get into the pike. And then when they said that the pikes are going to war, and Boba Fett like it says like so are they. And so I think within the next couple of episodes we're going to see something bad go down with the pikes, and with the Boba Fett and Fennec Shan as well, as a war is coming in the Book of Boba Fett. And with episode 3, to me, I thought it was good, especially for the fact that it was paced, especially like shorter, of course. And we got to see the Black Krrsantan from the last episode as well, and with the Black Krrsantan and Boba Fett attacking each other as well as they were fighting. And we got to see a gang in the Star Wars universe, so kind of look like the next Power Rangers as well, especially on those cool bikes stopping Moke on Tatooine, especially with the returning characters of R2-D2 and 3PO as well. And with the pikes saying that they're declaring war, and with the Boba Fett and Fennec Shan saying that they're going into war too as well. So yeah, I can't wait for more, and especially with the war that's coming in the show, especially within the next couple episodes as well, especially with the next episode 4 as well. So yeah, I can't wait for more of the show, especially what's about to go down. That the show is about to get crazy as well. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Let your thoughts in the comments down below, and what are your thoughts on the Book of Boba Fett episode 3? Let your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe and turn the notification bell for future videos. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter for live updates. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.